Primary 6 Listening Comprehension Practice. Listening Comprehension Practice for Primary 6. Instructions to teachers. Before you begin this practice listening exercise, please check that the volume of the speaker is audible to all your students. Adjust the volume of the speaker to ensure that all your students are comfortable with the level of volume.
Instructions to students. In this practice listening exercise, you'll hear 7 passages in total. You will hear each passage twice. In the question paper, you'll see the questions and 3 options for each question. Only one of the 3 options is the correct or the best answer. Choose the option which you think is the correct or best answer, then put a tick in the box next to the option you have chosen as your answer. You will now hear 15 seconds of music before the exercise begins.
Listen to Passage 1. Then answer questions 1 and 2.
The maths homework that teacher gave us is not too difficult. I have already finished doing all the sums.
I've yet to start on the math. I found the composition topic interesting, and I've already written a paragraph.
Wow, you will become an author one day.
That's my ambition actually, Mina.
I always find starting a lengthy piece rather difficult. I wonder how you do it.
Planning is the key. You must have a clear idea of what you want to write. Come to the library tomorrow and I'll tell you more.
Thank you, Ahwat.
You are welcome. I will need some help from you with my math.
Sure. How is your science, Ahwat?
Not too good, I'm afraid.
Not to worry. Let's meet in the canteen to do science together as well. Let's get into the class now. Our teacher is coming.
Yes.
Question 1. Which one of the following subjects does Mina finds easy? Question 2. Where will the 2 classmates meet to talk about writing?
Listen to passage 2. Then answer questions 3 and 4. Hello listeners, good afternoon. A procession to celebrate our victory at an international football tournament will be held this evening along Victory Road. 4 roads leading towards Victory Road will be closed to traffic from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Police will assist with diverting vehicles to ensure smooth flow of traffic in that area. Rehearsals for National Day celebrations will start next weekend and will go on for another 2 weekends. The rehearsals will start from 2 p.m. and end at 9 p.m. each Saturday. Road closures in that area will start from Friday midnight. Members of the public can watch the rehearsals and they are advised to use the public transport. They are also advised to keep off from that area on the 3 Sundays to facilitate cleaning work in that area. For more details, members of the public may contact the traffic police through the hotline at 022 344 567 every day from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We will now go for a short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Question 3. Which picture shows the time when some roads around Victory Road start closing. Question 4. Which picture shows the days when National Day rehearsals will be held?
Listen to passage 3, then answer questions 5 and 6.
Good morning, sir. This is the receptionist from ABC Company. How may I help you?
Hello, good morning, ma'am. I'm Simon. I have an appointment with your sales manager. I would like to know how I can get to your company, please. I'll be traveling by bus.
Sure, sir. There are 2 bus services. Service 12A stops at bus stop 1 and bus stop 3. You can alight at one of these stops across the road and walk to our company in 3 to 5 minutes. Service 12B stops at bus stop 2, which is on the same side of the road as our company, but you will have to walk for about 15 minutes to reach our company.
Thank you. I will take the 15-minute walk. I need to go to Eastside Secondary School first before coming to meet your sales manager. Kindly inform him that I will be there to meet him at about 3 p.m. Thank you very much for your help.
Certainly, sir. I will see you here at about 3 p.m. Bye.
Question 5. Referring to the map above, which bus stop did Mr. Simon choose to alight? Question 6. Where does Mr. Simon want to go before going for his appointment?
Listen to passage 4, then answer questions 7 and 8. Good afternoon, friends. I would like to share a very funny short story I read recently. A man owned a photo store which specializes in restoring old photographs, color or black and white. One day, a lady brought in an old black and white photograph of a man sitting in a shed behind a cow milking it. She asked the man in the store, "Can you fix this picture for me?" The man replied, "Sure. What would you like us to do?" She showed him the picture and said, "Can you move the cow?" The puzzled man responded, "Move the cow?" And the lady said, "Yes, I want to know what my great-grandfather looked like. That's him." As she pointed to the man in the photograph whose face was completely hidden by the cow. The store owner said, "I don't think we can do that." The adamant lady retorted, "Just move the cow over and I'll be able to see his face." The store owner politely told her, "I'm sorry, ma'am, we don't have the technology to do that." The lady, sounding annoyed, said, "Well, I guess I'll just take this somewhere else."
Question 7. Why did the lady go to the photo store? Question 8. The lady was adamant. This means she was.
Listen to passage 5, then answer questions 9, 10, 11 and 12.
Hello, Xiu Mei. Are you going for the excursion next week?
Hello, Kuldeep. Yes, I am. What about you?
Yes, I'm going as well. Have you been to Sentosa before?
No, I have not. And that is why I would not want to miss this excursion.
I've been to Sentosa twice previously. In fact, my parents lived in Sentosa in the 1960s.
Oh, that's interesting. What was Sentosa like in the 1960s?
My mother told me that it was nothing like what it is now. People could travel to Sentosa only by boat. Now, there is a bridge connecting Sentosa to the mainland. There is also a monorail system and a cable car system. No Universal Studios or major hotels were on the island in the 1960s.
Sentosa must have gone through a lot of changes.
Yes, I would rather prefer to see Sentosa like it was in the 60s. There were lots of vegetation with people rearing animals like goats, cows, and chickens in their kampongs.
Yes, I would like that too.
We have missed all that. It's okay. Let's enjoy what we have now.
We should accept the changes and appreciate them. Let's enjoy our trip. I will also be going on the excursion to Pulau Tekong and Pulau Ubin. Are you?
Yes, I'm going too.
Question 9. The two students were mainly talking about their excursion to Question 10. According to Kuldeep's mother, Sentosa dash in the 1960s. Question 11. Which one of the following statements is correct? Question 12. Based on the conversation, which of the following information is correct? Listen to passage 6. Then answer questions 13, 14, 15, and 16. Good morning, friends. This is a short story I wrote last Sunday. I was home all alone one weekend. My family members had gone to Malaysia for a couple of days to visit our relatives. I chose to stay home not because I do not like traveling or visiting my relatives, but only because I had lots of homework to do. It was 7 p.m. I had finished the last piece of my homework. I went to the kitchen to make myself a spicy omelette. I got 2 eggs and put them in a bowl. I went to the fridge to get some black pepper and onions. When I came back to the kitchen table, I saw the 2 eggs with their shells broken. The egg white and the egg yolk were in the bowl. I was shocked at the sight. Thinking I must have done it, I got a small wok and turned on the stove. Suddenly, the lights went off. I was in the kitchen with the flame of the stove providing some light. I continued preparing the omelette fearlessly. Just as I finished frying the omelette, the lights came on again. I was relieved. Then I went to the living room, switched on the television, and sat on the sofa with my spicy omelette. The movie I was watching as I ate my omelette was a scary one. Coincidence or not, it was about a monster egg that was rolling towards a village threatening to destroy it. The villagers were terrified. The man tried to stop the egg by shooting arrows at it, but the eggshell was really tough and would not break. Finally, a gigantic rooster appeared from nowhere and stopped the egg just before it reached the village.
Question 13. The writer chose not to go with her family because she did not. Question 14. Which one of the following is the correct order of events as described in the story? Question 15. When did the lights go off? Question 16. Who stopped the monster egg? Listen to passage 7. Then answer questions 17, 18, 19, and 20. A boy was in the habit of eating too much sweets. The mother told him several times to stop eating too much sweets, but he would not listen. She decided to bring the boy to a well-respected wise man in the village and hoped that the boy might listen to him. One evening, she took the boy to the wise man who was seated under a huge tree outside his house. She told the man about the boy's habit of eating too much sweets. The man looked at the boy, smiled, and said nothing to him, but told the mother to bring him back in a month's time. Had he done some magic to her son? The mother wondered, but agreed to do as the wise man said. In the meantime at home, the mother would try to get the boy to stop his bad habit, but to no avail. He simply would not listen to his mother. The mother wished the time to visit the wise man would come soon. Finally, the day came. She brought the boy to the wise man and told him why she had come with the boy. "Ah, yes," exclaimed the wise man. "You brought him here a month ago." He looked at the boy, smiled, and asked him to sit next to him and told him, "You look like a good boy. You must listen to your mother. Eating too much sweets is not good. Will you stop eating too much sweets?" The boy looked at him and said, "But I like sweets." The man replied, "I'm not telling you to not eat sweets at all, but just not to eat too much of sweets. In fact, eating too much of anything is not good for our health. Will you?" The boy said, "I will not eat too much sweet and too much of anything." With that, the wise man told the mother that the boy would be all right and bade them goodbye. Before leaving, the mother asked the wise man, "Sir, you could have told my son what you told him a while ago, when I brought him to you a month ago. Why didn't you do that?" The wise man smiled and explained, "Madam, a month ago I was just like your son, eating too much sweets. How can I tell your son or anyone not to eat too much sweets when I myself was doing it? First, I have to stop doing what I tell others not to do, and I needed a month to change myself. said the wise men.
Question 17. The reason the mother took her son to the wise men was that Question 18. When the mother came with the boy, the wise men Question 19. What did the boy first say when he was told not to eat too much sweets? Question 20. Which of the following statements is not true?